The world would be a better place without religion. Um, I'd like for the anti-theist to finish that sentiment. The Assyrians, the Syriacs, and the Yazidis are being massacred, ethnically cleansed, genocide, democide, whatever you want to call it right now. How is that making the world a better place? The Ukrainian famine that killed over 10 million people. And Stalin did it. Stalin said he did it to break people's belief in God. Religion has to do with religion isn't just faith. That's only a weird form of American Christianity. It has to do with culture, traditions. Like things like Mardi Gras, Christmas, Easter. You're gonna have to kill about 4 to 5 billion people, if not more. Maybe probably about 6 billion people. So how does mass murder, genocide, I just want to know how that works. Genocide would make the world a better place. Now, keep in mind, you get rid of religion. It doesn't mean you get rid of superstition. Or belief in ghosts, or any shit like that. So, how would that help the world? Getting rid of basically culture. Unless you're a Marxist and you don't believe in diversity or, family, marriage, children. But then again, I mean, are there really any communist Marxists around today? This is a picture of a Kaaba. They're all over Arabia. What most people think of the Kaaba is this little square building covered in a black sheet. Except we got some problems here. If you look at a picture of the actual, what gets called the Kaaba in Mecca, you see that part of it has a circular foundation. And in fact, it never was a Kaaba. After the time that Muhammad supposedly existed, in 683, it was burned. A piece of stone burned to the ground. It's kind of odd. Then, in 693, it was razed to the ground and rebuilt in its original fashion, in the cube fashion, whatever that means. Then in 930, a group of Ismaili Shia Muslims called Karamatans destroyed the Kaaba completely and stole the black stone, desecrated the well of Zamzam by killing all the pilgrims and throwing their bodies down there. They smashed the black stone and used it as a toilet for over 20 years. They finally returned it in 952. But here's the kicker. In 1629, a massive flood hit Mecca. And the Kaaba was rebuilt with brand new quarried granite stone. Now, the only response I got from a Muslim was saying, "Oh, it's just superstition for people to think that the black stone does anything or that the Kaaba actually needs to be authentic." But that would that irritated me when I first found out about that in 1629, there's not a single piece of the original Kaaba. I mean, it's not a Kaaba. It's clearly made out of granite. It's only a few hundred years old. This is actually what a Kaaba is. It's actually a cube of living rock. If you look at the circular foundation, what was in Mecca was never the Kaaba. It was just a building. It was probably a Christian chapel, but the place that people go on pilgrimage, it's not even the real black stone, and it's not even the stones that Muhammad was around, because it was made out of granite by the House of Saud.